shows is because if I did,
Hey, it's Mom the Matt's time! I'm Matt!
I'm Matt.
And tonight we're joined by the Matt crew of Gavin, Marion, Future George, Chris, Grant, Corey, Jim, and Bob!
We are Legion.
The Matt crew is in tow tonight. We are in force, man. Let's see.
It's a great villain too in that movie.
What's that?
We are Legion, for we are many.
Hope everybody had a...
Not quite ready for prime time players.
Yep. Oh, I like that.
That's already been taken, though.
They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't. So, are we showing off our Christmas presents?
Oh, let's see. Hey, Lindsay! So, Lindsay, the guy right here, this guy right here, Marion, he's the one that donated the sweatshirt that you won. So, that's Marion. He's the one that donated it to you. So glad you got it. So
Good. Where's he at?
Lindsay is currently on the YouTube. So,
Oh, okay.
yep,
Congratulations, Lindsay.
yep.
Yeah, way to go.
Woohoo!
Well,
Taking advantage of an old man and his memory. For
What?
lack of.
Who are you again?
and let's see, we got King Bob's on there. He has joined us. He says cello. Lindsay says, thank you so much. Much love sent. So. Ooh, I can do stickers or I can do decals. Decals? Stickers? Stickers.
Dickles.
Both.
I could do both.
Dickles.
I know. I got stickers and I got decals.
We don't need no stinking decals.
What's the purpose of the sticker?
profanity.
Trying to stay
Okay,
water.
That's a good question. Would the stickers cause less profanity?
I don't know.
Trying to save water.
No.
Is the
You're gonna
sticker,
wake up
I guess
tomorrow.
somebody said no. It's like somebody said no. Nope.
is the stickers an easier option?
I don't know.
That's a
I
more
tried them on that 144th
better place it
X-Wing.
right the first time.
I just hated it after that. It didn't do so hot.
All right. Let's see, Jim. You said talked about Christmas presents. Do you have something to
Yes.
show off?
I have a couple things to show off actually.
Ooh.
Hold on, let me get this piece of hold on. Furnishing. Holy crap, it worked. Yeah. Okay. So talk about legendary. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
my favorite TIE fighter. I love this thing.
Nice.
Nice.
1/72 scale, so I got that.
All right.
I got these
Can't see.
F1
cars?
TIE
Oh, that's one card.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm a big Ferrari and George Russell fan, so somebody went out and got me the whole team.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's see. I show you my battle axe, but it's downstairs. I actually got an actual full-blown battle axe. And then one of my favorite presents, and hold on, give me a second, are these.
Cap?
No, these are clawfoot slippers.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Clawfoot.
Like where the
slippers.
wild things are.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
These things are freaking warm, and it snowed. I walked outside, and now there's big footprints through my yard.
That's awesome.
She's like, you think you're gonna like those? I'm like, are you kidding? I love them. I come home, I take my shoes off, I put these on. I'm good.
Nice.
What else did I get? What else did I get? Stuff like that. Oh, I got a whole bunch of shirts, like really loud Hawaiian shirts, like really loud. Like one of them's actually green and black, and I got another one that's like chartreuse blue with, yeah, it's all over. Yeah, they're loud.
That's fine.
Nice.
They're loud. I got a whole bunch of shirts, like Darth Vader says, "I am your father." But my favorite t-shirts that she got me say "No slow-mo." So it's kind of an inside joke for us is that anything done in slow motion is just creepy, right? So if you wink at somebody, right? If you wink at somebody, it's okay. But if you wink in slow motion, it's a little creepy.
Gotcha.
So we have a saying that says "No slow-mo." So she got me t-shirts that say "No slow-mo," and they're awesome.
There's a small video out there, Jim, and it's you're right. It's a famous scene out of some movie. And when you run it in slow motion, it does, man. It's just like
Creepy.
oh,
Everything done in slow motion is creepy.
What about the Matrix?
Well, I'm not talking about like bullet time slow motion. I'm talking about like if I blow somebody a kiss, that's normal. But if you do it in slow motion, it's weird.
well, it's weird no matter what motion it's in, Jim.
Well, that's but it depends on what you do, right?
No, it doesn't. It's just creepy.
At the risk of ruining the show, try watching a striptease in slow motion. It's creepy.
I'm good.
I'm just getting patient. Like, hurry up. I got things to do.
All right, let's see. Corey, what'd you get for Christmas?
I'm grandpa. I don't get anything for Christmas. I gave a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I got a like 4 or 5 pair of swim trunks for my aqua therapy. I get to start up next week, and then I got a really nice shirt that's the cast of the original D&D cartoon,
Oh yeah.
and what else did I get? I mean, there was I got the mouse pad that I'm working on right now is the Godzilla mouse pad from feudal Japan, where it's attacking one of the Japanese ships,
Yes.
feudal Japan.
Nice.
And then I also got a wall hanging, same thing. So the kids have decided that yes, Grandpa likes Godzilla.
Oh, that's another thing I got. I actually got a map of Missouri in the form of Middle Earth.
Wow.
So whoever drew it did it up as Middle Earth, and they put Villa Ridge on there as well. So we're on the map.
Sir, I will want to see that at some point.
I'll take a picture of it and post it.
Yes.
As soon as it's on there.
Nice. All right.
Oh,
Let's see, Bob, what'd you get for Christmas? Anything model related?
Well, strictly speaking, no. I did get a couple of Amazon gift certificates.
Uh-oh.
So,
Nice.
I mean, it can be used. I mean, there's modeling related stuff from, you can find Amazon. Like a year ago, I used some of those certificates to buy the paint booth that I have now. This one, I don't know, maybe let's see if they have some, like airbrushes.
Nice. Okay.
Want to get something like that. Now I did also get quite a few books. I got my one brother. That includes the whole 3-volume set of the Civil War narrative by Ed Classic History. Shelby Foote wrote that book.
Okay.
In fact, if you recall this Ken Burns film, The Civil War from 1990 on PBS,
Yeah.
Shelby Foote was on there a lot as an expert on interviewed on camera. Did that name rings the bell? That's what it's about. Also got a couple of books. It's they're actually critiques of a couple of classic movies.
Ooh.
One of them is on, which both happen to be among my very favorite movies. I just read one of those. It's on Doctor Strangelove.
That's a
Great
good movie.
movie.
Good
Yeah.
movie. Good movie.
Absolutely. And in fact,
Ooh, the
that
echo
movie
made that
was
sound
playing
better.
theaters the day I was born.
Wow.
Shows you how far back
Wow.
I go. And the other one is on Lawrence of Arabia.
Another good movie.
Yeah.
And good story too.
And then I got another one. It was it's called In His Shadow, I think it is. It's about this guy who was a bodyguard for Jimmy Hoffa.
Oops.
Ooh, I would read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting
And
fired.
it was allegedly considered the guy helped lead to Hoffa's disappearance, which
Okay.
will be coming up on 50 years this year.
Mhm.
But the audit book, which is by this bodyguard's stepson, actually takes a new look at him. Doesn't think he was really involved with that disappearance at all. So, I'll be interesting to read.
You almost
So
have to.
yeah, that's it. Well, that apart from a nice hand-knitted throw for my girlfriend.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So nothing strictly bodily. Of course, might just as well since I've got enough on my stash as it is.
I don't know. The Amazon thing is pretty. I would consider that to be modeling related.
Yeah.
Very.
We'll call it modeling adjacent.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that'll work.
Because if you use it to buy modeling stuff on Amazon, come on.
It's modeling adjacent. God bless
I have to
America.
admit that because that's one other thing. I got a $25 one, and I used it to buy my UV light for this.
Nice. Okay, Marion, what'd Santa Claus bring you?
One thing, a pair of shoes.
Cole.
Pair of shoes.
Pair of
Hey.
shoes?
Cycling shoes.
Modeling shoes. Okay.
Cycling shoes.
Oh.
Cycling shoes.
Cycling
Nice.
shoes. Oh, the other hobby that drains money from your wallet.
Yes. That's it.
Modeling. No, I'm wearing the modeling shoes.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, he looks good.
There, Matt, turn just a little bit towards the camera. Hold still.
Oh.
Oh,
Boba's head. I'm squishing his head. Oh,
Oh,
look, it's Boba Matt.
yeah, Boba Matt is in the house.
Oh, by the way, I must say that book nook looks amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was cool.
yeah.
What
looks
cursing
super
was
tiny.
involved in that?
Actually, not much.
No?
Well, last
Oh,
year there was
poor
because
The books.
all the
All
books.
the individual books.
Yeah,
Makes me
95
lucky dog.
individual books. So,
Two Hasegawa classics I got for Under the Tree this year,
nice.
What's going on with Future George?
and my Amazon specs
Oh.
with extra sets of magnification.
So they look better than mine.
There's a little light on there. $17 special,
Oh.
There you go.
and you can see over. So my Optivisor I'd have to lift up. But
I may have to get a pair of those because I've heard some really good things about those.
Yeah.
Because
I
the
saw that on
Optimizer
board.
doesn't work well with glasses. Yeah.
yeah, these guys pop out. Come out and change whatever you want.
Nice.
Amazon
Can you post that link on the group, Chris?
Yes, that would be
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah. That
And
was
the funny
good.
thing is, when you go searching for them, this is a Yakta Sun. There's about 19 Chinese versions of it. They all look like the exact same thing. So I'll post my link. So yes.
Okay.
Yakta Sun.
All right. Future
Yeah,
George,
for
what,
sure.
what did Santa bring you?
Oh my.
Ooh.
Hobby Boss.
What you got? Oh.
Two seat Hornet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
What
sweet.
scale is that?
The
It's
Super Bug.
140 F. The
148?
F model. Super Hornet. Yeah.
That box looks huge.
Yeah, it's massive. It's got a lot of parts.
Everything's bigger in Australia.
I have two hobbies.
Down under.
Oh,
There's based on the film.
Oh.
For the Rohirrim, which is their new box set from GW.
oh,
It's like,
yeah.
The movie is amazing.
Look at that! Look at all the minis!
Minis,
Oh,
hero
wow.
film, some Rohan houses, new rules, the whole system. So that was a reboot for that product line.
Yeah.
So it's worth picking up. Both were on special down at my local hobby stores, so I was able to
Oh.
get some good deals. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And this, which my sister found for me, G is for George. Which is some kind of it's the name of a Lancaster, and it's some condiment. It's like what is it? Roasted capsicum, tapenade.
Capsaicin.
Sorry?
They're spices. Capsaicin.
Yeah.
It's
So
spicy
I
stuff.
don't even know what it is, but she's like, I saw this and I thought of you. I'm like, cool, because the Lancaster's called George. So that's pretty funky. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So she's saying you're kind of spicy?
I don't know what's she saying. I don't know.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I mean, it's your sister.
No, roasted capsicums tend to taste pretty cool or good. Yeah, some kind of spread, I guess.
Nice. Gavin, what did Santa Claus bring you?
Well, I got this. USS Cowpens. Ticonderoga.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Missile cruiser.
Nice.
1 through 50? Was that 1 through 50?
350.
That's my scale.
I got the Constitution. You can see that on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 to
that's
96
super cool.
Constitution.
I'm excited about the iron sight.
Yeah.
I had to buy a new cutting mat because mine wasn't big enough. I got this book, Monogram Models.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
that's
Cool. Oh, nice.
Is that recent?
When did this? This is the second edition, so
I'd be
2013.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
But it's got the whole history.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
This goes up to the late 80s when they bought Revell, but they used the Revell name because it had more brand recognition. So the whole Revell monogram actually bought Revell, but changed the name.
Wow.
And then Jim was talking about his Ferrari, so here's my McLaren.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
This
That's
is
the, one you
Lego.
couldn't, that's the one you couldn't find. Is that Lando's?
This is
Oh,
this is
Lego.
Legos.
Oh.
Sweet.
This is the Formula E car. This is the
Oh,
the electric
right.
racing series.
Awesome.
I
So
love
you
the
built that
McLarens.
over Christmas? Did you put that together?
Well, yeah, I got it Christmas Eve, and after the festivities, weren't really doing anything, so I got it together that night.
Epic. That's great. Yeah.
Other than that's all really model related I got. The two ships, the book and the Lego.
I'm excited about the Constitution. I really, really am.
I started
Or-
on it last
Yeah.
week, and I'm still painting the hull. So
Yeah. That's gonna be sweet looking.
Oh, Jordan's in chat.
Yeah, Jordan's popped in. Jordan, what did Santa Jordan give you?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, I'll show you what Santa got. So, first and foremost, I was really excited to get another Russian airplane.
Oh, of course.
My.
Forger, nice.
And it's the two-seater, so
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. I actually got that one from Australia. It was really expensive. I should have had George pick it up and mail it to me.
Hand delivery.
Then I got for the Hokum, I found this, and it was the last one, but it has some 3D parts for the cockpit for my helicopter because it doesn't have seat belts, and they've been really hard to find. So this is 3D, and they look super cool. And then my favorite thing that I got, besides the YF-23, is I don't know if you guys follow David Kopaleski. I shared his website on the group page the other day. But anyway, I've been following this guy for a while. He made some custom decals for me before my granddad passed away, and he's just a really good modeler. I love reading his builds, and he built this, and he had this book. So I went scouring over the internet to try and find it, and the only one I could find was about $150.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, where'd you find that book? I'd really like to have it." You know, and he's like, "I'll give it to you for $40."
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. So the thing that I'm gonna do with it, though, I think when I'm done with it, I'm just gonna sell it for the $40 so someone else can enjoy it, because you cannot find this book on the YF-23, and it is insane. Details on the graphics,
Wow.
all of the original Skunkworks schematics. This is the super cool, like down to everything on the YF-23.
wow.
That's
And it's
pretty amazing.
It's written by Paul Metz, who was the one of the test pilots, but it goes all the way back to, which is really cool. I don't know if you guys know Tacit Blue. Have you all know what Tacit Blue is?
No.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Tacit Blue is like one of the introductory aircraft into the stealth program, and it's at Patterson Air Force Base in the museum. And this goes into the basics of where Tacit Blue started, and it's actually like super cool about the stealth capabilities that even began in like World War II. It's great. So yeah, when I'm done with it, it'll be available for whoever wants it for $40. But the rule of the book is, when you're done with it, you have to sell it to someone else who wants it for $40. That way more people can enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
We had a car like that in Guam. You had to buy the car for $1 when you got shipped out. I'm assuming that car is still there. That was the rule. You buy it for $1, you drive it around when you're in Guam, and then when you're not there, you get shipped out and sell it to somebody else.
Which YF-23 kit are you building?
The Hobby Boss.
Okay, yeah.
Probably the best one. I'm working on the cockpit right now. I'm adding some of where I'm gonna have some wires mount, and then this is gonna be the rear deck that I handmade with some leftover photo etch. So this will go right here on the back of the canopy in front of the ejection seat.
Wow.
And then I'm building the canopy actuator right now.
That hand picture you put up on Facebook yesterday was an eye opener on how big that thing really is.
No, it's huge, man.
Yes, it is huge.
And you guys, if you've met me in person, I'm not trying to like brag, but I have what I consider big hands. I can hold a basketball in my
Where's your
hand.
wife? Let's ask her.
Wow. No, this is huge. Let's see. This is 6 inches. Okay, this is a 6-inch ruler. I'll just.
Wow. Wow.
That's awesome.
And that doesn't.
That thing's
have
like a
the
foot
wings on it.
long.
Yeah, it's huge. But the plastic is just like the good Hobby Boss. It's just really easy to work with, and I don't know. I'm kind of becoming a Hobby Boss fanboy. I don't know why, but
I built a couple of their kits. They're not bad.
I mean, it depends. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The Tornado ADV was not a good kit. But I'm holding out for this one. And David the guy was telling me about who I got this pick from, he has a full write-up on his scratch build. So I'm kind of following that and using that to my advantage because he tried to make his more like the prototype. I'm not going to cut off the rear deck here because this is obviously communications equipment that didn't exist because Hobby Boss designed this model kit to be an in-service YF23 out of Langley. Well, that never happened, obviously, because it never went into service.
Right.
So technically, none of this up here exists. But I kind of like the detail, so I'm going to work it into a prototype and kind of make it happen. I don't feel like cutting the rear deck all up on this because I mean, it's pretty detailed. But I'm excited about this. I'm sorry if you guys don't agree, but I love 3D decals. And
I want to try them. I want you to let me know how they work.
oh man, all you do is use PVA glue and give yourself some time, and they are really malleable, and then they come out great.
They do, and they look amazing. I think they look better than photo album.
They do, but there's a catch. You have to be very, very careful, at least in my experience, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, on what varnish you use on top. It can be aggressive on this decal on the surface.
Oh.
Like if you weather, like if you were to weather this with like Tamiya accent, and you go in here and you start rubbing it, it'll peel it right off.
Really?
Yeah, and they do not cut well. So like you're not supposed to cut with a scalpel. They break really, really easily.
Huh.
But I use PVA glue because it sets a lot
Yeah.
longer, and I can use water to clean up. But some people like CA glue.
So I don't know if it's, I don't think my camera will pick it up. I posted a picture of them, but these are the Edard ones for the F4 Tamiya F4B, and they turned out great. And,
They're great.
I used the micro crystal clear
That's what I use.
to put them down.
Nice.
But yeah, I was surprised how well they look.
This is Red Fox. This is the first time I'll be using something from them.
Yeah.
Who's the other company that makes the 3D printed decals?
Qantas.
Quintus.
Quintus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I
the
want to
best.
try
Or
some of theirs.
Qantas. There.
I
Quintus.
want to try some of those.
Qantas is an arrow. Yes. From
This guy,
Rainy.
this
Yes.
one for the Holcomb, I've never heard of this company before, but it's out of Ukraine. If you guys don't shop at the48ers.com, they're in Cyprus. You can find some really hard to find model stuff. It takes forever to get to you, but the prices are competitive and their customer service is great. But yeah, I got this on their website, and I mean, I'm super excited. Like the detail on the seat cushions, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's a 3D decal. Look at the seat cushions on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
The wrinkles.
And then-
mate.
Here's the setup for the dash. You can do illuminated, right, like with pilots, or you can do it in dark, cold and dark. Everything for the seats. It's beautiful.
Wow.
So are we just going to gloss over the fact that you're actually building an American airplane?
I guess that's true. I needed a break. I'm building this awful kit. The F-20 Tiger Shark.
Oh,
Great subject.
yes.
What's the kit?
So it's the monogram one, but
Oh,
look at how much I've had to shape the nose. It was a duckbill when I got it, and I had to
Really?
reform the curves. Yeah,
oh wow.
but it was sealed in the box, and I was like, the decals have got to be great. As you can tell, I have one side completely done, and the other side not done because they all shattered into 1,000 pieces. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna have to fix that mess right there. That's really bad.
Yeah, monogram decals are some of the worst when it comes to age.
No,
Even if the kit's sealed, they just
Here's-
brown.
You're totally right. But here's what's funny to me. I remember as a kid never having the
Yeah.
problems with their decals that I do now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror going, okay, you took a break from modeling while you were, growing up. When you were 12 years old, you could do these decals. Now you're an adult and you're more steady and you can't do this? Like, what's happening?
So as a NASCAR fan, one of the special interest groups for modeling is NASCAR kits.
Those are so hard.
And the Monogram 80s Grand National cars are probably the most popular. But if you find an original issue, you might as well throw the decals out, because 10 times out of 10 they're brown and they're going to shatter. I mean,
I built a couple. I've never had any issues with the decals. You know, and everybody says the same thing about Tamiya decals, that they're really thick. They don't. I've never had that issue either.
I've had more issues with Hasegawa decals than Tamiya decals. Everyone says Tamiya's too thick, but I've never had that problem. As long as you trim the decal as close as you can to the sharp blade, they lay great for me every time.
But isn't that what you're supposed to do anyway? Cut it real close to the thing?
Yeah, that's what I always was told.
That's me too.
And then the thing that blew my mind is that apparently Eduard decals are two-sided film. So you have the decal you cut out, you lay it, and then you go back and pull a film off the top. And I never
You
knew
don't
that.
have to do that. You can do that, but if you do it, you got to do it almost immediately. If you put any kind of solvent on it whatsoever and try to do that, you're gonna ruin it. It'll
And
destroy
that's only been
it'll
with kits.
destroy the decal.
And that's only kits within the last like 2 years.
Right. So, and there's really no need to do it. They're really, I mean, you don't have to. They look okay without it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Jordan, I don't know. Do you want to talk about the 1-to-1 scale kit your wife is working on?
Oh yeah, we're having another baby.
Congrats, brother.
Yeah. Very excited having another girl, and I need to.
Oh, you did know? You know it's a girl.
Yeah, we were wanting a girl, and we're very happy we have a girl. But Matt too, I need your help.
I can't.
Oh, he can't. Yeah, speak up a little more.
I need your help. I sold my really, really nice Lincoln last weekend, and I'm looking at buying a new toy, preferably a Vortex supercharged Mustang or a new Vet, and I'm gonna need someone to do a pre-purchase inspection and a leak down test, because I don't have the test tools. So if you want to make some cash, I'm your guy. You'll just have
See,
to
the
ride with
pre-purchase,
me when I go look
that would
at
be
it.
difficult because they don't have a lift. I wouldn't be able to crawl underneath of it.
Well, I can deal with that. I'm more worried about getting a leak down test on anything I buy, especially if it's supercharged.
You want when you say leak down, are you saying like combustion gases in the coolant, or?
I want to check for combustion. Make
Gotcha.
sure they're all seated and putting the right pressures out.
Gotcha. I personally don't have a tool for that. Our shop does.
I'll buy it. Because I'm going to need it for my shop anyway.
Right.
Crap.
Thank you. That shouldn't be an issue. I mean, you
I'm
wouldn't
asking
even,
out these really tiny windows. If I can't swear, nobody else can.
you wouldn't have to
let's
take an
all
intake
get
off
a
to get
couple
all the
dollars
plugs
together
and
and
something like
send
that.
Jim a masking set, please.
It's too late. I'm almost done. Don't do it now. Now the other ones, like the ball turret and the upper turret, I'm actually gonna paint those by hand. I figure if I can do miniature eyeballs, I can do those. Said with confidence.
So Gavin, according to King Bob, who does a lot of cars, he says aftermarket NASCAR decals are way better than the kit
Yep, they
decals,
are.
other than the JR Salvino kits.
Yep, they have the best decals because they are supplied directly by Power Slide. So they're kind of de facto aftermarket decals anyway.
The more you know.
Gotcha.
But this kit right here is this is from 1995. This is sealed. This is Dale Earnhardt.
And now you know. I
94
know it
car.
was half the battle.
I got this kit at the same time with one just identical like it. It was also sealed. the decals in that kit were brown and cracked, and I guarantee these ones are too.
It's always a shame when that happens.
That's how it goes.
And it's just something with the monogram decals at the time, because you get a Revell kit and they're not like that from the same
No, you
time
just
period.
focused.
No, yeah,
Yep.
he commented on that.
I've even tried putting them in the sunlight, and sometimes that helps, but not often.
Right.
Usually the adhesive gets all gross and gooey, and you have to peel it off, and then it's just another nightmare you have to deal with in life.
If you want to try that, I've actually I use my UV curing station, and it actually does help a little bit because it's a bit more of an intense light.
So like it's not like a UV pen for like your dry
No,
UV resin?
yeah, this is you put the decal sheet in a UV curing station and turn it on, and yeah, I can put it in there for 30 minutes and just keep letting it go, and it works great. It's more of an intense light than the sun, but I know that works. But if the decal is so far gone, nothing's gonna help it, you know?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's why there's such a good aftermarket for good decals, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like, but here's a
100%.
subject that I was reading about the other day, and it's like, are model companies getting to the point where they're just producing plastic, and you have to spend an equal amount that you spent on the kit on aftermarket parts to build a decent model? Like, or should we see
No.
model companies start bringing back more of those in-house resin details?
I disagree with that.
I would prefer not to spend double.
I disagree with that altogether.
Yeah. I would not.
I don't mind a little photo etch in there every now and again. That's okay. But honestly, if you can't build a decent model without it right out of the box, you might want to find a different hobby.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Plus, my thing is this: the more people who are making things for our hobby, is the better for keeping it alive.
Exactly.
And
I mean, because if they didn't make it, we'd make it ourselves.
right.
Exactly.
We'd stretch build it. So what's the point? What's the difference? There's no difference.
Time.
Well,
Time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now, Marion, that brings up a good point. It's
Yeah,
convenient.
that's true.
So to do like what I'm doing now, yeah, I could have spent another $30 and gone out and got the mastering set for this. And I've even got some 3D printed engines that I could make. But I want to do this out of the box. The kit is not bad out of the box. It's got some flaws, but again, if I can't do it out of the box, I don't want to do it.
Get research. You gotta get a good kit. This F4 I'm building is you don't need anything for it. I bought
Exactly.
I bought the 3D stuff just to try it out and save a little bit of time.
And you probably don't even need it.
No, in fact, I felt bad filing off all the detail. I was like, damn, this is so nice.
Exactly. The only thing I got for this kit, and I got it at Gateway last year because I knew I was going to build it, is I got a set of resin tires for 1/72 V17. The problem is, all that pretty detail, I'm going to have to cover it up. Because the Memphis Belle had wheel covers.
Oh. Yep.
I'm thinking about just not doing it, but I don't know. You know me. If anybody knows me, I'm not a rivet counting kind of guy, so I don't really care if it had covers on it or not. I may just leave them off because the detail on the wheels is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to remember the great words of Commissar Marion: "Life's too short to build crappy kits."
Amen.
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 That's true. That's true. I
Totally.
think, especially because everyone's on the internet now, and you could go on Facebook and see 12 different groups, and everybody's got these amazing builds and just full of resin and 3D printed parts and whatnot. And I think for a lot of people, they just get hung up on, well, I can't just build the plastic kit now. What's the point of that?
Well, here, let me say this. I've been in this group for a while. I've seen some pretty amazing builds come out of this group. And I guarantee you, we're not using a whole lot of photo edge and all that. So,
Both the fats watching.
yeah.
Sub kits are starting to come with it included.
Well, and I'm okay with that. I built kits that had it in there, and you know, I've used Photo Etch. I like Photo Etch for cockpits because to me, that little stuff, I'm not good at it. But everything else, like if you look at ship models nowadays, it has almost more Photo Etch than it does kit itself. All them railings, exactly. So the railings, the stairs. I don't want to do all that folding. I don't want to, you know. This isn't origami. It's plastic model.
I will say though, if you're having a really rough day and you're getting some photo etch done and it's just folding right and it's just doing everything.
Oh yeah, when it works, it's awesome.
It just makes you feel really good.
When the high hits.
Yeah, you feel like a superhero. I get it.
So this is what I think everyone should start doing. This kit comes in 2 versions, and there's like a $90 difference between them. The standard version is the one I got. It comes with 1 photo etch sheet, anchor chain, and brass gun barrels for the 5-inch mounts. The deluxe version comes with 4 photo etch sheets, the gun barrels, the anchor chain, masking sets, the whole 9 yards.
Masking set for a ship?
For the decks, yeah.
Oh.
What kit is that?
This is the Flyhawk, USS Cowpens,
Flyhawk is
Ticonderoga class cruiser.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. But it gives you the choice. Hey, you can, you know, spend the $90 and get the regular version. You still get a little bit of photo etch and whatnot. Or you can spend the $190 and get the whole 9 yards.
Well, doesn't Bandai do that with their Gundam kits as well? You can get different levels of Gundam kits. You can get
Yeah, Matt 3 was talking about that.
Like stupid expert, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
It's like
Well,
the
there's some-
it's like premium Edart kits,
Well, exactly.
Royal or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They throw everything in there.
When's your
Too
Royal
bad.
class P40 coming?
Too bad we're not as cool as Matt One, who has 3 of them. With all
Drive
of
through
the
what?
content.
Well, you know, when you take out the lead designer of Eddard to dinner, you know, and you know people, you know, it's a thing.
You know?
This is true. This is true. Knowledge is power.
That's right. I've been trying to ask him lately. I'm like, what's the next big project? He's like, I can't tell you. I was like, really? He's like, I can't tell you. I was like, come on. Come on, Stan. You gotta be working on something. No. He's like, no, we're working on P40 still. I was like, no, you're not. It's going into production.
Please do a new P63 King Cobra, please.
Oh,
Please, King Cobra.
I would
Please
do that.
do a King Cobra. A
Yeah.
good one.
That
A
would-
good P63 King Cobra.
Ah,
Totally.
Stuka.
Oh,
We don't need any
oh,
190. We don't need any more
Stuka.
190s. We don't need 109s. Give me a Stuka.
A Stuka
Yeah.
would be good. I'd be
Yeah.
on board with that.
I do the Stuka.
That's long overdue. A
I'd like to
Helldiver
see
is
a-
too.
Helldiver, yes.
Yeah.
Helldiver. A good
That's a
new
massive
Helldiver.
airplane.
It is big.
I think they just,
So-
even though they're garbage, I think
Well, the
they
Avenger
look
was
cool.
too. I mean, that thing was massively big.
Yeah.
How about, I'm gonna go on a ledge here because I really, really want it, but I really want a good detailed 148 scale XP70.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That costs $1,000.
You better believe it. But 148?
That'd be
I don't think anybody has a workshop big enough.
exactly. It'd be $1,000 kit.
David just got the Titan Models 148 scale B2 bomber.
Oh,
It's awesome.
it's
Company can do
huge.
it.
It's massive.
So, catch up on some of the stuff in the chat. King Bob says if you can't find replacement decals, STS will make them for you. He said, I just got my Revell Nationals Firebird Funny Cars decals reprinted, and they are awesome.
Oh, sweet.
He also said, newsflash, SBS Models has just today released a resin navigator.
Correct. WSO.
Oh, or WSO. Okay. And whose cockpit, let's see, resin navigator and and WSO's cockpits for the Revell Monogram B58 Hustler, Jordan.
Ooh.
What was this?
This is SBS models, he said.
What was
For the
this?
B,
What was this
did
detail?
aftermarket parts for the B58 Hustler.
It's on ScaleMates' homepage. I just saw it like 20 minutes ago.
I'm gonna check it right now. Oh my god.
It's you scroll down to the bottom.
Oh my god.
Didn't you already build yours? Jordan.
No, I am just getting all the rare parts for it. I have the
Oh.
original Caracal decals. I have the last existing resin engine set for it. I'm going to ScaleMates right now. I'm getting super giddy.
I don't see it on scale.
Hold up. You go scroll down to the bottom just for the home, and it's like third from the
I'd like to
bottom.
apologize in advance to Jordan's wife for telling him to spend more money.
She's used to it. It comes with this hobby.
In our defense, it is not our fault.
Yes. We just enable. We don't hit
We
him
just-
force the
we do.
the
That's
pay
what we
now
do.
button.
Hi, my name is Jim, and I am a styrene styreneaholic.
And enabling the mats.
There it is.
Enabling with the math.
You're welcome.
Oh my
Change the
god.
name right now. That's it. Write the check. We're done.
Why aren't you loading?
Oh, somebody changed it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Somebody's showing their screen. Show off.
There's the Hustler.
Wow.
Oh, look at all
Oh
that
my
goodies.
god. Oh my.
I
Holy
can
cow.
literally hear Jordan salivating. I can hear the drool hit the table.
All right, Jordan, here you go.
$73.
Hobby Link
How much?
Japan
$3.
How much?
$73.
from Japan.
Take your pennies.
Ouch, that hurts.
Japanese shipping.
And then
Oh,
George
it's
looks it
$10
up and goes,
to ship
"Oh,
it?
it's only $20 Australian."
Well, there you go.
George.
And then
Well,
George
dig a hole in the ground and send it through.
You're right. And then George gets charged $100 to ship it to you. Because if you've ever shipped anything to Australia, you know that's about the running rate.
Send it in the Royal Mail and never see it again.
Never again. It's like Canadian Post. Goodbye now.
Cypress Post is better than half of that.
You betcha.
Oh, you betcha.
So what about
Oh,
that?
he says
Oh,
he says order direct from
Roll a food to
SBS.
mail, I don't know.
He said, "See if you can
Oh,
order it directly
good,
from
thank you.
SBS, Jordan."
So much money.
So gone out of his wallet.
I don't know, man. I got
Oh,
some.
come on, just buy it. You know you're going to.
Yeah.
It's only 46 euros on SBS.
What's the conversion rate?
I think that's around 52, maybe more.
$52? Well, 52
Not so
bucks
bad.
isn't bad for all that resin.
I might be completely wrong.
Yeah, King Bob says 40 euros plus 17 for shipping.
There you go.
Can someone send that link on the group, please?
Yeah, I'll throw it there.
He says that solemnly.
46 euros is 47 bucks.
It was my birthday, so I have some money.
I say it's a 1-to-1 ratio, just about. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a world economy, man. I'm telling
Yep.
you. It's pretty much all one currency now.
What
I'll
is
throw
it
this
about
up in
the
the chat.
economy? I'll just go look it up.
Let me throw this up here.
So just because I'm going to show off, there's the old
Gavin,
17
Send me
office.
that.
Yes, sir.
Send me that in Facebook Messenger. The link.
Sure can. I'll
Please.
put it in this chat and I'll send it up
Or,
to you.
or you can put it in the chat too.
Let me DM that to you here.
I got
Yes,
primer
sir.
in my hands.
Too many tabs.
All right.
Let's go.
So we kind of got sidetracked. So Matt,
sorry.
what did Santa bring you?
Well, most of you know I got surprise tickets to the Winter Classic.
Which, by the way, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
She's a
physical
keeper.
gifts
You
I
should
got.
marry that girl.
Oh, you know, make an honest man out of me.
Amen.
I got the sweater the dude wore from Big Lebowski. I got a replica of that. And one of his various pajama pants.
Super cool.
So I'm one wig and fake mustache away from having a whole Jeff Bridges cosplay.
And a white Russian. Yeah.
I have that. I have the stuff for that.
And the beard.
Yeah, I need a beard and a wig.
Sunglasses.
I got a stack of vinyl from my dad.
Saw that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good picks in that one.
I got. I can't remember.
I know, it's just been a week.
I think that's the most. I can't remember anything else. I know I'm forgetting stuff, but that was the bulk of it.
Nice.
So, Matt won. What
Yes.
did you get for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I got a new cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
My LG G8. They said, LG no longer supports it now. I was like, okay, time to move on. And
It does
let's
with
see.
the food.
You got.
So Matt here, he has a Google Pixel that I checked out a couple times and liked it. My brother-in-law's got a Google Pixel, and I liked it. So I was like, I went to, AT&T and was like, let me play with one for a little bit, and I like the Google Pixel 9a. So I got that, and it's the same size as my LG, and it's an Android phone. So it's like picking up a bike and riding it again. So
It's good all around.
that's right. So
I
I'm loving it.
I'm a fan of the Android.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apples are for baking, not for computing.
Yep. So and then the rest of the family, they all got new cell phones too. So even Aiden got his first cell phone. He's excited.
Oh boy.
Already hopelessly addicted.
Yep. His hand was permanently molded like this for a couple days.
Yeah, crimped. Yeah. That's alright.
Let's see. Model wise, let's see. I got my mother-in-law bought. Let's see. Got me the Display Circle Cutter template.
Nice.
So liking that. Let's see. My brother-in-law got me.
Paint pans?
No. He got me some silicone straws to use with modeling. And then he also got me some of that really fancy copper-colored heat tape, which is good for doing panel lines.
Love that stuff.
It prevents the scriber from jumping.
Oh,
So you put it on
like,
both sides of your panel line, and then you just rip it through there, and if it moves over, it hits this instead. It's better than
So it's
Dymo
kinda
tape.
like- I was gonna say it's like the Dymo tape, which is what I use.
It's better than the Dymo tape because it's just a
better than-
little bit thicker.
And you can see through it.
Yeah. And then, let's see, Tiffany got me.
Family show, remember?
Oh boy.
She found it in, let's see,
Etsy.
fingernail art off of Etsy. Pink Panther dry
Pink Panther.
transfers for my
Oh,
Panther
no.
tank that I'm going to be making. So I am super
Great.
jazzed about that.
Now you've got kill markings.
Yes. And the other thing, I had it posted on Model the
Let's
Mats.
say I saw it over there.
Now in the background, Model on, guys.
Nice. I
In
saw that
gold.
one.
So sick.
Yes.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
so yes, there's that, and then let's see. Santa Matt went to Lowe's and bought some insulation sheeting to put along the north wall of the hobby cave.
Uh-oh.
And it's let's see, we're still at 59
Securing the
degrees,
border.
but we're not dropping, so that's the important part. And let's see, and we also paid to have the dryer vent put outside. So now I moved the compressor into the other room, and when it's running, you can barely hear it over here now. So we'll be able to talk, and the compressor will be on.
Nice.
You just have to remember to shut it off.
All right, exactly.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, the other night I was going to get a drink in the kitchen at 11:30, and all of a sudden I hear right underneath the stairs.
Oh.
Like, whoops.
I leave mine on all the time on accident.
Yeah. When I moved it, I'm like,
No.
when I picked it up to move it, I was like, man, this thing's heavy. What's going on? So I shook
drain
it.
You drain it
And
in
I
a
was
while.
like, I hadn't drained it in a while, and I drained probably a half a gallon of water out of the tank.
Oh man. Yeah.
Mine has.
So-
I bet your airbrushing got better when that happened.
It did, actually.
Oh, I wonder why.
Mm.
Yeah, it just happens. So yeah, so there was Christmas from at our house.
Nice.
So
Nice.
so anybody in the live chat, what did Santa bring you?
Yeah, share the details, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So I want to
Finn
ask
Lindsay,
about how is
yeah.
the basement going there, Matt, too?
What?
How is the basement going, Matt, too?
We are waiting on drywall delivery.
Ah.
The installers are ready to go, but with the bad weather we had, it's pushing
Yep.
back.
Yep.
Pushing back everything.
I'm actually meeting with the window guy Saturday. We're going to get new windows in the house.
Yay.
Yep.
Very nice.
Okay,
I
Bubba,
love it.
New windows and a new front door. We're also building a new driveway and a new garage in the back.
Take this thing and you snip the tip.
And then I'm going to wall in my carport, and it's going to be our new gaming room.
Nice.
Nice.
So King Bob says he ordered his today. Let's see, you can order the replacement fuselage top for €12, or they have the parts available as a free STL file. Jordan.
For
Oh,
the hustler?
Yeah.
they're not too big. I can.
Yeah,
Let me go look at that again, Jordan.
yeah. I will pay handsomely for the plastic used in time.
You know, I will never charge you for that.
Well, I owe you already for coming in major clutch with those refueling tubes, you guys, both of you.
Yes. But I will never charge you for those. I 3D print because I love it.
Because it
Better
is an
hold on to
addiction.
it while you can.
I love the smell of resin in the morning.
And at night, and in the afternoon.
And for the next 4 days, yeah.
And while I'm walking around, it's like really good in here. And
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
I need to vent it a little bit more.
I can smell the number 9. I have discovered square respiration when sanding that stuff, though.
I can taste color.
Yeah.
Are you saying I should be wearing some type of breathalyzer thing when I'm sanding
If you're sanding that, you better believe it.
Let's see. Well,
Yeah, you should definitely wear it.
I got sick for 3 days after doing it, so yes, you should.
When you're sanding resin,
Yes.
Yeah. Make you
I've never
sick.
done it.
okay. So
I
so
will
Corey,
fuck
here. So here's your workaround. Okay. Use a wet sanding stick and dip
Yes.
in water and do that because
Yep.
it being wet, it takes care of the dust, and then the dust settles in your little tray when you wash off your sanding stick.
Yep.
So that's what Tiffany does.
That's
Right
smart.
now, I've got to go build some stuff.
Gotcha.
One of my fins, one of the dorsal spines broke off,
Uh oh.
That's the
and
joy of glue.
Yep. And then one of the dorsal spines broke off, but I can't find the other part of it.
Carpet monster.
Yep, I was just about to say it myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna recheck the boxes too, because it may be in one of the boxes.
It gets me all the time.
Alright. Let's see. King Bob says he got an Edward MiG-21 Profi Pack.
Nice, my man. With MiG
Yeah,
21.
good job there,
Heck
King
yeah.
Bob. Anybody else got
Second.
anything for Christmas?
Jordan's coming to your house.
Well, I can't necessarily say that yet because so many countries use the MiG-21.
Other than the Americans.
That's true.
Oh, we got a couple.
We have a
we
couple
sold some.
though. And MiG-23s. I was watching that podcast from Wings over the Rockies Museum from one of the pilots in Red Flag who flew the MiG-23, and they were saying how the Russians just left out basic instruments, like there wasn't a fuel gauge. You just knew based on weight, and that the aircraft was capable of Mach 1.7, but he was like, it's so fast, you're full afterburner after a second. He oversped it by it went to like Mach 2, and he didn't even realize it.
Wow.
And then they were saying like how the Americans thought that the MiG-23 had this insane turning capability, but it didn't. It was just extremely fast. Oh, and if you went into full afterburner for more than 8 seconds, it required a full engine rebuild, so the engines were good for only 200 hours. Can you imagine?
I thought the Russian planes were a lot tougher than that.
Oh, they're tougher. That's not it.
Not necessarily the aircraft, but when you have an expendable workforce that are there conscriptually anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You
right.
work on plane. You do not.
Well, hello, Manny. The person is on.
Gavin, God bless you. I love you. Oh, that was good. That made me laugh. Good one.
Well, guys, I gotta go.
All right, Marion.
All right, Marion.
See you later, man.
See you, man.
Gonna make Jack Nicholson.
Don't forget, swap and sell at Gateway, third Tuesday.
You better bring some good ones.
I got some
Everyone better
stuff
bring
planned
some good
out.
stuff.
Can't promise. I can't promise, so take care.
See you, Marion.
See you later, Marion.
Okay.
Somebody's sanding or grinding.
Let's go vacuuming in the model room.
Clear.
Of course it's Grant. Yep, it's Grant.
Grant, you.
That's still the tool in his hand.
There we go.
Oh my god. Why is it always Grant? Why is it always our little troublemaker?
I wouldn't.
Is that a
have to
cigar?
worry
He's
about
got a cigar in his mouth? He looks forever like Gimli
No, he's got a
Dwarf
light.
doing that. Oh. That looks like a cigar. I'm going to make this jewelry whether you like it or not. I'm telling you, man, he's a mad scientist. I'm telling you. He's a
I'm
real
saying
man.
this. Everybody's fine until you hear the capacitors start to charge.
That's right.
Jim,
I bet he's got an unlicensed nuclear accelerator somewhere in his garage. I bet he does.
Or the plans to make one.
Or the plans to make it.
is he dremeling me through?
Grant is Doc Brown.
Yeah. How would you do that though?
Great
If if no blade can pierce it, how would you work the metal?
Grant,
As a dwarf, I should know that. Why don't I know that? Hey, I hear you have some Jack Nicholson stuff to do.
Oh yeah, we do.
here's Johnny.
You're only an hour late.
Well, yeah, I know.
Here's Johnny.
Well, Christmas was important, darn it.
That's right.
You better believe it.
Catching up.
resin parts and decals and everything else.
So one of my students says, "Hope y'all have a nice day. And hope you had a nice day and a good night." So
Thank you. You too.
Yes, and yes. Thank you.
she is a very good modeler, and she is growing as a modeler every day, just about. So every
Awesome.
time she comes in for Model Club, she's getting better and better. So I'm very proud of her.
Heck yeah. Love it.
I'm actually excited to see what those guys are doing.
Yeah, me
I know,
too.
Yeah, I need to go and do another little
Grant, that is amazing.
video of their display
looks
case.
Wow, is that for some kind of build? Right?
Yeah.
That's the Yankee
Mark Twain
Station one.
annual build.
It's a what build?
Show it again.
Mark Twain annual build.
Okay, gotcha.
So
That's pretty cool.
Oh my
they
god.
did something. They did something interesting this year. They had a drawing, and they had like 5 categories. And there was categories like I picked up the Vietnam category, but there were cars, there were trucks, there were a couple of different categories. And so I was trying to figure out what to do, and I wanted to do something unusual. And everybody does helicopters and tanks and all that good stuff. So I thought, there got to be something cool. Long story short, this is the USS Bluegill. It's a Gato class. It's a Gato class submarine with multiple tours in World War II, and it's certain. And they kept it long enough for it to do the Gulf of Tonkin, Yankee Station.
Gotcha.
So that's the theme of my entry this year is
Love it.
Gato class on Yankee Station.
That's original. I love it. Good idea.
So yeah, that's like 1.5 liters of epoxy, and I started pouring last night or this morning at 1 o'clock. And this is
And how did it go? It looked good.
It's kind of okay, but you can see the bubbles in it. I still have not
But
figured
it's
out.
water. It's supposed to have bubbles in it.
Yeah, feature them. If you can't fix it,
Yeah,
feature it.
Right.
Well, the point is if I want to do a side kind of epoxy thing like that, what was that in IPMS, or no, it's Fine Scale Modeler. That guy did that U-boat that got blown up by the depth charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you pour that so you don't have bubbles in there?
I don't know.
You got to do it. You got to put the resin in a pressure cooker or a vacuum chamber to get rid of all the bubbles.
Hey, Jim, that's what that is. That's what that is.
Levels.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a deep bubbler, right? It's an anti Walsh. Who was the guy that did the bubble machine?
Not Liberace. Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence. It's an anti-Lawrence Welk machine. Get the bubbler
With that, had
away.
little spikes on the front of his shoes.
So anyway,
I keep thinking of Yahoo
Lawrence
series
Welk
and Young
reference, not a lot of people would get that.
yeah.
Not a lot of people would get that.
So you guys are wondering what that was that you're wondering what I was doing over here. It's like getting the cat hair out of it.
Grant, are you coming to the swap meet?
What?
Yeah, I'm bringing.
Something about
You know anybody that wants to buy a stiletto for about
Hey,
12 bucks?
hey. You bring that stiletto to me, sir.
Hey,
I thought you were talking about like a shoe or a knife. You're talking about a plane.
Yeah.
Douglas X3. Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
kind of into the experimental stuff right now.
The Douglas X3 is the reason airplanes have air conditioning.
Yup.
All right.
Should have some cool back.
All right. So Jack Nicholson movies.
Hit me.
All right.
Not too
Corey,
hard.
can you do your best Jack Nicholson impersonation?
Who, me?
Yes.
I don't do jack.
Don't do Jack. Jim?
All right, hold on. Well, let's see. I can do 2 iconic ones. Here's Johnny. I don't know, man. You think you're gonna go? I don't know, man. That's about it. That's about my good Jack Nicholson.
Don't quit your day job.
Yeah, right.
I love you.
Thanks, Jordan.
Jack is
Love
such
you,
an
buddy.
iconic voice. You either do it really well or you do it
suck.
very bad. That's the reason I don't do Jack.
All
It's
right.
like walking. You either do it or you don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like Christopher Walken.
Same with Tim Curry.
All
I
right.
can't do that one either.
Alan Rickman.
Ah, there's a good one. Ooh, there's a category for you, Matt.
What?
Iconic actor voices.
All right.
Or
That's not bad. That's not bad.
actor voices.
Put it on the list.
Automatically, Alan Tudyk has to go on there.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Grant, for the resin question, King Bob says wave a torch over the resin to get rid of the bubbles.
For the surface bubbles.
You guys are wondering about the vacuum cleaner?
It's a heat gun.
That's what I've got. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
The problem is I get it off the top, and then it looks like it's clear, and then when I pull it out of the booth, I got a warming booth that gets it up to about 80 degrees because it's like 50 degrees in the basement. But when it's done curing, these bubbles just kind of appear. You know.
It's outgassing.
Hey, we got 60 degrees down now. Not too bad.
Hey, that's what I do after Chinese.
Outgassing. I think that's the Mexican.
You dog.
So
I love
there's,
Mexican
you know,
food.
you go on YouTube and you go, well, you just mix these two parts together and you pour it in here and voila,
No.
a clear cast.
YouTube lies to you.
And I hear references. Okay, so you got the debubbler, which is a vacuum, but I also hear them talking about a pressure pot.
Yes, it's a vacuum where you're creating a vacuum inside the pressure pot. It should bubble up, and then if you leave it in there long enough, it'll eventually all go away. Then you pour, and pour slowly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh,
But
boy.
I don't have that kind of time. So
Yeah, this is definitely something that
it's time consuming.
you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
And epoxy ain't cheap.
No, it's not.
Start building them into decompression chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So I thought, I got to thinking, well, maybe that's what happens is you put it in, you put it under pressure after you gassed it, or it's still air in it somehow after the vacuum treatment. Man, just crazy.
All right. Hey. So, anybody else want to do a Jack Nicholson impersonation? Bob? Jack Nicholson?
You can't handle the impression.
You can't handle the decals, man.
That's right.
Is as good as it gets.
Ah, nice.
Hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
That was actually pretty good.
That wasn't bad.
Future George, you got a Jack Nicholson impersonation?
Oh, this ought to be great.
Australian.
No, I haven't. But it feels like one flew the cuckoo's nest here.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Good movie too.
Chris, you got a Jack Nicholson impersonation?
No, I don't.
All right. Jordan, how are you?
No, I'm not even gonna waste your time.
Shit.
Oh, man.
I did it. Mine sucked. Go for it.
It's a little few good men action there or something, right? Yeah.
There you
can't
go.
handle
Oh, I see it. I totally forgot about that movie too.
I know when to quit.
King Bob just says he typed in, "You can't handle the truth." So
There
I
you
think
go.
that's the best one so far. He also says, Grant, Grant, when you pour the resin, he said pour it down a paintbrush handle to avoid adding bubbles while pouring.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, he thumbs up it. Okay. Thank you, King Bob. All right, so Jack Nicholson movies. We're going to start off with The Bucket List versus Tommy.
Oh God.
Yes, he was in Tommy.
Yes, he was.
So,
Yeah, I saw that on TCM the other day.
so Bucket List or Tommy? Vote in the chat.
That is a hard one.
No, it ain't.
All right.
Not for me.
Did you see Bucket List?
I have.
Yeah. All right.
But I'll vote quick.
Okay. Corey.
Tom.
Tommy. Hey, Jim.
Bucket List.
Gavin.
Tom.
Tommy. Bob.
Tommy.
Future George.
Bucket list.
Bucket list. Chris.
Bucket list.
All right. Jordan.
I'm gonna go with bucket list.
Bucket list. All right. Matt.
Bucket list.
Bucket list. King Bob gets in there with the bucket list. All right. Grant, you want to vote?
I'll do that when I set
Bucket
the
list or
budget
Tommy?
tomorrow.
No. Okay. Bucket list moves on. Is that the great and powerful Sarah we hear?
Yep. We're putting Christmas decorations away.
Ah. Tell the great and powerful Sarah that the Mom of the Mats crew says hi.
Hola.
Modeling of the Match crew says hi. He says hello all.
Did you say it just like that?
No, I interpreted it.
I know. I loved it.
Things are better
Hello.
that way.
See, no slow-mo. Hello, all.
All right. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest versus As Good as It Gets.
Oh.
Grant, you got a vote in this one?
Yes. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
All right.
I got time now. I just got this thing in the booth.
Gotcha. Okay. Corey.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Classic.
Okay. Jim.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay. Gavin. Gavin, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Gavin, we can hear you.
We'll come back to him.
Doesn't fit right.
Hey, Bob.
Gavin
Cuckoo's
said
Nest.
something.
He said Cuckoo's Nest.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
All right. All right. Let's see. Future George.
One flew over.
One Flew. Chris. Oh, you're muted.
One Flew, sorry.
One Flew. All right. Jordan.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Matt.
Cuckoo's Nest.
All right. Clean sweep there. All right. Let's see. The Witches of Eastwick versus Hoffa.
What was the second one?
Hoffa. The Witches of Eastwick versus Hoffa.
Oh, that's tough. That one's hard.
Yeah. That's the one that's got Cher in it, and
Yeah. If you haven't seen Witches of Eastwick, I highly recommend it. It's really
Okay.
good.
Grant, Witches of Eastwick or Hoffa?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Witches of Eastwick.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Corey?
Witches.
Okay. Jim?
I'm gonna go Hoffa. I like the Witches, but he nailed Hoffa.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's see, Gavin?
You nailed Hoffa.
Hoffa.
too, though.
Hoffa. All right. All right, George. Or excuse me, Bob.
We'll go with Witches of Eastwick.
All right. Future George?
Witches.
Which one?
Witches of Eastwick.
Wishes. Okay. Chris?
Hoffa.
Hoffa. All right. Matt?
Hoffa.
Hoffa. Jordan?
Witches.
Witches. All right, let's see. 7-5. The Witches move on.
Oh.
All right.
There's really not a bad one in that book.
All right, we got Batman versus About Schmidt.
Well, this should be easy.
Okay.
Batman.
What was about Schmidt?
One of his top-grossing movies.
Never saw that one.
That's a good answer.
I have
One
not
of
seen
his
that.
well-known,
Good answer.
most well-known too.
That
I've
wasn't
never
good.
seen it.
All right. All right. So, Grant, Batman or About Schmidt?
Well, since I don't know what the hell about Schmidt is all about, I'll go with Batman.
Okay.
Well, it's about Schmidt.
All right, Corey.
Yeah, but I don't know Schmidt. Man.
Yeah, I know you don't know Schmidt.
Me neither.
Batman.
Batman. All right. All right, Jim.
This town needs an enema. Batman.
All right.
If you
Okay,
gotta
Bob,
go,
we got yours.
go
Nice way of doing that, by the way. Let's see, Gavin.
Batman.
All right. Bob.
Batman.
All right.
He kind of stole
Hey.
that movie.
Future George.
Batman.
Batman. All right, Chris.
Batman.
Batman. Let's see, Jordan.
Batman for sure.
Batman. I already got your vote. I already got my vote. Clean sweep of Batman.
Really?
Dance with the Devil in the Pale
I don't even know what the other movie was though.
Oh yes, that's all.
I want to look it. I want to look it up now.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just like the sound.
It's really good, probably.
I want to find. Yeah, it probably is really good. Can I change my vote? We watched a movie and like I could have voted for this.
All right, we got broadcast news versus A Few Good Men.
Was he in broadcast news?
It was.
Yeah, it was a cameo as the news anchor.
Yep.
That's right.
He did
He
it
was
as
in it.
a favor to the film's director, James L. Brooks, who directed Nicholson in Terms of Endearment.
Ah, okay. All right,
I
Grant.
often wonder what we would do without Bob Delaney.
I know. It would be. We would not know that much movie history. How about
I
that?
mean-
No, the
What
world would
choices
just
again?
be a
Sorry.
duller place.
The world would be a darker place.
Yeah.
Broadcast
We
news or A
appreciate
Few Good Men.
Oh, A Few Good Men. Sorry.
Okay.
Broadcast news is good too, though.
Yeah. Bob, do you go to trivia nights?
I'm sorry?
You should.
Do you go to trivia nights?
No, not lately.
I was gonna say.
Random.
Hey, they call him a ringer and they blacklist him from all
Yeah, I was
this.
gonna say.
You missed your calling, dude.
His picture's up in every trivia hall. Do not
Do
let
not
this-
let this man in.
Yeah, I'm in the black book.
He's
Yeah,
been
it's like-
banned from every trivia night from here to Union.
Though I do want to kidnap him for Union alumni's trivia night.
Right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Corey,
A Few Good Men.
Few Good Men. All right, Jim.
You good man.
Great.
Great movie.
Gavin.
Few good men.
All right. Say Bob.
Here in a white
Good
uniform.
man.
Okay. Future George.
Few good men.
All right, Chris.
You good man.
All right, Jordan.
You good man.
Matt.
Few good men.
Alrighty.
So a
And
little
we got King
trivia.
Bob's in there too.
Oop.
little
Few
trivia
Good Men,
about
move
Few Good
on.
Men. The guy that does the #1 impersonation of Jack Nicholson was also in A Few Good Men, Kevin Pollak.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did not know that.
All right, we got Pritzi's Honor versus Mars Attacks.
Oh my god.
That's harsh.
That is
He's got
hard.
2 roles in that movie.
He's got. He was in Mars Attacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the
twice.
president?
He's
Is he the president?
and a guy in Vegas selling houses.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Man.
Okay, so Pritzi's
And that-
Honor, Mars Attacks. Grant.
Never saw Pritzi's Honor, so
Oh, it's a good movie.
gonna have to go with Mars Attacks. I know I'm gonna regret that, but
All right, we'll see.
Probably not.
Corey.
Mars Attacks.
Okay.
That also had Jack Black in it.
Jim.
Mars Attack.
Good job, King Bob. Oh, that's awesome.
What King Bob say?
You went ack.
Ack, 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 ack. We come in peace. We come in peace. Ack, ack, ack.
Gavin.
Mars Attacks.
It's funny how everybody can do the Martian impression, but nobody can do a good Jack Nicholson.
I just don't make the attempt.
Well,
Bob.
I'm gonna go with Few Good Men.
No, Pritzi's Honor or Mars Attacks.
Oh, Prince. I'm sorry, Prince is on. My bad.
All right, Pritzi's Honor. All right. All right, Future George.
Okay.
All right, Chris.
Martian.
Martian. All right, Jordan.
Martian.
That's good.
that's right.
All right, and Matt.
Ack, ack.
All right. And
So,
all right.
Does anyone know who the singer was of the country song that plays that kills
Yes.
Martians? Who was that?
What was his name? Hold on. I had it on. God, I knew somebody was going to ask that question too. Walt Whitman.
Walt Whitman.
Yes.
That was their head went all exploded.
When Grandma's about to get hit with the super giant ray gun and she takes her headphones off, kills all the Martians.
Okay, we got terms of endearment versus anger management.
Oh,
Oh boy, that was
one
tough.
of my favorite Sandler movies. Too.
That's tough.
Okay, Grant.
Anger management.
All right. Corey.
Terms of endearment.
Ooh. Jim.
I'm gonna go terms of endearment. I don't like Adam Sandler.
That's
Gavin.
okay. That's okay.
What were they?
Terms of endearment or anger management?
Management.
You what?
Anger management.
Anger management. All right. King Bob got yours. Bob.
Terms of endearment.
All right. Future George.
Anger management.
Anger management. All right. Chris.
Terms of endearment.
Terms of endearment. Jordan.
Anger management.
Anger management. Matt.
Anger management.
Anger management. Anger management moves on.
Of course it does.
7-4.
Don't you guys like rom-coms or anything? Let's try Carrie. You should try it sometime.
Okay, we have The Shining versus A Postman Always Rings Twice.
Oh, that was hard. Come on.
We did not.
Okay,
that's the
that's
first
fine.
time hearing it. So we did not create that monstrosity. You did.
That's got coin of fate written all over it.
Hey,
Yep.
so just so y'all know, the bracket's got seed numbers on it, okay?
Yeah.
And I go and I look at the top 17 highest grossing movies for that person, and the highest one gets seed number 1, the lowest one gets number 17.
Yeah, this isn't dumbass NFL seeding.
Right.
What if there's only 16?
Then that
Then it
person gets
doesn't
thrown
make the
out,
list.
and I don't pick
Yeah.
that. I don't do that one.
You haven't done 17 high-grossing movies.
Right.
You
Oh,
haven't done
man.
17 movies.
That is such a hard one.
Oh hell no! It's The
I've never
Shining.
heard of the ladder.
What?
Have you
It's
ever seen The Postman Always Rings Twice?
Oh.
Have you read the book?
The book
Yeah,
is,
No.
it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. The Shining is classic Jack Nicholson. Okay.
It is what
It's
he's
like-
known for. I mean, he literally is known for "Here's Johnny."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally known for that scene.
It's like having anybody else except Legend do
To
the
the
joke.
point where Simpsons parodied.
Exactly.
The Shinnin.
Yeah.
Well, take it back.
TV, no
Jack
beer,
Nicholson
make
is-
Homer go. Something.
Joke was really good too, though. All right.
Okay.
Is that in your list?
What?
Is Batman in your list?
Yes.
Yeah, we just voted on it.
Say that one was. We had that one already.
That was number 8.
That was when you waved off.
Yeah.
You waved off.
Bummer.
All right.
Wave off. Wave off.
So Grant, Shining or Postman Rings Twice?
Oh, The Shining.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my hands full of epoxy. I couldn't get them.
Gotcha.
Just hit the microphone.
Okay, Bob, we got King Bob, we got yours. Let's see, Corey.
I have been swayed by Grant's plea. I'll go with The Shining.
Okay. All right, Jim.
Shining.
All right.
100%.
Gavin.
It's like a few good men.
Shining.
Okay. Bob.
The Shining.
All right.
All work and no
Future
play.
George.
Jack the Friendly Ghost.
Red rum. Sorry, Shining.
Gotcha.
Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. You want to play with us?
Chris.
Stay and play with us.
Shining. Jordan.
I mean, it's a movie that the carpet scares me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jordan,
You'll
what'd you
never
say?
walk into a
Corey
hotel
was
room with a
howling.
pretty girl ever again.
Not with that. Not with that carpet.
Hey, it's a movie that you see, you think differently of a snowstorm like we got a couple days ago, right?
Exactly.
Matt.
Shining.
Shining. Okay.
Don't forget, you can stay in that hotel now.
You can.
No.
And a little bit.
So, Matt, I take it we don't need the fickle mistress?
Not yet.
Thank God.
Okay.
All right. Well, we probably will. As I'm looking at this kind of coming together, I'm like going, this might be a little. So, and our number 1 seed, we got Easy Rider versus the Bucket List.
It's kind of not a contest.
Hey, I had to have
I
one
know.
to play in. So.
I know.
Okay, Grant. Easy Rider, Bucket List.
Easy Rider.
All right.
How
Corey.
about an Easy Rider bucket list?
Easy Rider.
Jim.
Easy Rider, baby.
Gavin.
Easy Rider.
Bob.
Easy Rider.
Future George.
Easy Rider.
All right. Chris.
Easy Rider.
All right. Jordan.
Easy Rider.
All right. Matt.
Easy Rider.
All right.
Queen's
And Matt.
Cleavage.
King Bob. It's good. Don't worry. You have a vote. It's a wash.
It's a sweep. It's
Easy
a
Rider moves on.
It's a
Yeah, there he goes. 11. Now here's where it's gonna get fun. We got. Let's see.
You know, I think you're enjoying
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the movies that are moving on all got 11.
it. Yeah.
They got all the votes. So now here's where we're gonna see it really, I think, divided up. And our first one is going to be Anger Management versus Mars Attacks.
Oh. Kind of easy for me.
Grant.
Mars.
Mars. All right. Corey.
Mars.
All right. Jim.
Act.
Gotcha. Gavin.
I'm gonna go Mars, but I'm gonna have to head out. I'm having some hardware issues here, so.
Okay.
All right. Good
See you
seeing
later,
y'all.
man.
See you next
See you guys later, brother.
See you next week.
Later.
Later.
Bob.
Mars Attacks.
Okay. George.
Mars.
Mars. Chris.
I'm gonna go with anger management. I'll dissent.
Okay. You'll die on that hill. Jordan.
Mars Attacks.
All right. Matt.
Yeah, Mars Attacks.
All right. All right. Mars Attacks moves on. And we got King Badu too. There we go. So, let's see. We got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest versus A Few Good Men.
Oh, see, that's not cool.
Okay.
We
Grant?
created that one.
Yeah, we did make that one.
Yeah.
But still.
Grant, you froze? Or are you
I
blinking?
missed something. Yeah, I missed something. Sorry.
Oh, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest versus A Few Good Men.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
Man. Anybody else got a fast answer? Let me think about this.
Okay.
Cuckoo's Nest.
I'll come back to you.
Get more screen time.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So we got
Man.
Corey, Cuckoo's Nest. All right, Jim.
I'm going to go A Few Good Men.
Okay.
It's iconic. I mean,
Yep.
it's, yeah.
But so is Who's Nest?
I know.
Okay. Now with Gavin jumping out, Jordan got put into Gavin's spot. So for me to not go crazy, Jordan, it's your turn.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest. All right. Now Bob.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I mean, there's really not a wrong answer here.
All right, George.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest. Chris.
I think I'm going to lose.
Few Good Men. Matt.
Few Good Men.
Few Good Men.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And we
I
got
smell-
King Bob's.
I smell it.
Okay. Grant.
I'll have to go with Cuckoo's Nest.
We now have 10 people, ladies and gentlemen, which
no, sir.
means we have a 5-5 tie.
Damn, where's the clinic word? I hate the stairs.
All right. Hello, Queen Elizabeth. Welcome to the first coin of fate flip.
Hey,
Long
same
live
thing.
it.
Flate fit.
Yes.
The what?
There we go.
A flight fit.
Do you see a moose or an elk or whatever it is, or the women?
I don't talk to her like that.
We don't even.
That is
excuse me.
the queen.
The
You do not talk to the
queen.
Queen of England like that.
Oh, what's
Outside
on
the
this side?
queen!
Yeah.
Can't tell. Is that an elk or a moose?
That'd be a moose.
That'd be a moose. Okay.
I would
Yeah.
say whoever, if it's not her head, then it's tails.
Yes. Cuckoo's Nest moves on. It got the heads.
What?
All
I
right.
remember he won a Golden Globe,
It's
and
not bad.
he was filming Cuckoo's Nest, so they did the acceptance speech on the set of Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, Cuckoo's Nest won an Oscar.
Oh, I know, but still, it was cool that he was in character for Cuckoo's Nest while he was accepting the award.
Yeah. I'll check that out. It's probably on YouTube someplace.
Is that a Canadian coin you said?
That is.
Well, what happens when it's part of America? We're gonna
Did
switch
you
back.
hear they're actually thinking about building a wall to prevent it? But I've been saying it for years. We should take them over.
Nah.
This guy's trolling, man. This is his act. This is
I know.
he's
He's keeping everybody busy. And I'm okay with that.
yeah.
Eh.
He's not deflecting. What is that? He wants you to look in one place even though he's doing something different in another.
It's called deflecting.
Hey, I got a friend who lives in Canada, and they're like, 95% of all Canadians live within 100 miles of the U.S. border.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's like, we're like American Light.
That's right.
American Life. We're the Pilsner of America.
Yeah.
I personally don't think it's a good idea, but it's been that idea has been around for a long time. It's not a Trump.
Oh, we tried it once, didn't we? And we lost.
Yeah, a
It
couple
was
times.
bust.
Yeah. It's like the Scotland England thing. It's been around for
Yeah.
a long time. It keeps
Yeah.
coming back.
Oh yeah,
Long
yeah.
shake.
Quebec and Canadian language. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking French. All right. Let's see. We got
Yeah.
The Shining.
They only do that in one part of Canada.
The Shining versus the Witches of Eastwick.
Oh,
So, Shining or Witches?
shining.
Grant
Shining
goes Shining.
Witches?
Even the
Shining witches.
Shining Witches.
Shiny witches. It's
Corey.
all-
Shiny.
Shining. King Bob goes American with healthcare.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be the only good thing about it.
Hey, Jim.
I am going to go the Shining.
Shining. All right. Jordan.
Shining.
Shining. King Bob, we got you. Let's see, Bob.
The Shining.
Shining. George.
Shining.
Shining. Chris.
Shining.
Shining. Matt.
Shining.
Shining. Alright, The Shining moves on. Alright, and we got Easy Rider versus Batman.
Oh, easy. Batman.
America.
Hey,
Ah,
Easy.
thank you, Grant. Alright, Corey.
Easy Rider.
Easy Rider.
Epic movie.
Drum.
Yeah. Yeah. How may I change your vote, Corey?
On that one,
Yeah.
give me the Spike Jack's right.
no good.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was only for a small part of the film, whereas he was the centerpiece of Batman.
Yeah.
Well, some would say he wasn't, but he stole that movie.
Well, that's what. Well, yeah, he stole it.
Yeah,
Thank you, King
he
Bob.
stole that movie.
Okay, Jim. Easy Rider, Batman.
You know, I'm gonna go Batman.
No Batman.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Don't you
go
ride a
Batman.
bike?
I love Easy Rider, but Batman stole the movie.
That's all he did. Corey was writing. He didn't drive it.
Yeah.
He was writing bitch, man.
And honestly, I thought Jack Nicholson in Batman was better acted than he did in Easy Rider.
Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm probably gonna die on the hill, and I'm okay with it. But
No,
Yeah.
you're that's why it was an easy choice.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Jordan.
Batman.
Batman. Okay. Bob.
compare those two performances.
Batman.
Yeah, it's hard to not pick Batman. Well, evidently not for Corey.
Hey,
I like the
George.
classics, man.
I do too, but
I agree, Jim, but I'll go Batman as well. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Chris.
Dying on the hill, baby.
maybe.
All right. Matt.
Batman.
Batman.
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah, dying on the hill.
Yep.
Only vote.
Yeah, only one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for you, Corey. Stick to your principles.
All right.
Kidding.
Our final four. Here we go. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest
It's gonna be ugly.
versus The Shining.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
You know,
It's basically the same
yeah.
movie.
You're right. I say this, but we did this to ourselves.
Yes.
Not at all. They're two different movies. I like the Cuckoo's Nest for sure.
All right, Cuckoo's Nest for Grant. All right. Hey, Corey.
Cuckoo's Nest.
All right. Jim.
Shining.
Shining.
Not only because it's a Stephen King film, but that movie scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
The Stephen King film that Stephen King didn't like.
Yes.
That's right.
Hey,
It wasn't
Jordan.
Part of it.
Cuckoo's Nest. I think that
Cuckoo's Nest.
that
All
movie is
right.
better.
Bob.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna die on that hill.
Hey, George.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Yep,
All
I'm
right.
dying on that
Chris.
me and Jim are now both on Boot Hill.
Yeah, I can't even get the Australian to agree with me.
Well, this was scary movies. Yeah, Shining for sure. But
Hey, Chris.
Shining.
All right. Matt.
Shining.
Shining.
Well, looks like
You
you're
guys
not
are gonna-
dying on the hill.
I'm telling you.
Five.
what? Yeah.
5 tie.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Well, you know what? This is the first time I think
well,
a
you
tie
know
is
what that
good.
means. You know what that means. Shining's gonna lose.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Hey,
Flip
flipping it.
I
Flip
can
it.
recount and
It is
Moose.
Moose. The Shining moves on.
Holy
Yes.
crap! I won one. You like me. You really like me.
didn't win nothing.
All right, and then we got Batman versus Mars Attacks.
Batman.
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 Really?
Jim.
You guys have it. The Batman has it, Matt. We can move on.
Hack.
Oh,
Oh, we have
Dissenter.
the guy who's been saying Batman the whole time, and all of a sudden says,
Well, yeah, but we're talking about Mars Attacks here. Probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Come on.
All right, Jordan.
Mars Attacks versus Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, Jordan. You know what you want to do.
Batman. All right.
He had
All
such
right.
a
King
cameo.
Bob got you there. Bob, what you got?
Batman.
Batman. George.
Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks. Chris.
See, now I finally get the Australian to agree with me.
Batman. Matt.
Batman.
Batman. All right.
go.
All right, and our final two: Batman versus The Shining, or Shining Batman.
That's cool. Batman. Batman for sure. Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for him to be the shadow of the night if he's shining.
That's,
I know.
yeah, I tell you what, it's a tough one, but
But he wasn't the shadow of the night. He was the Joker who was colored.
That's right.
That's right.
And saved one photo to the screen.
that's right. Well,
If you asked 100 people if it was Jack Nicholson in The Shining or Batman, what do you think they'd say?
The Shining.
Of course, it's gonna win.
All right, here we go. Grant. Batman Shining. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Grant.
We lost. No, there he is.
What? Oh,
We're
We're
waiting for
asking you, buddy.
Waiting on your
I
boat.
thought I hit it in earlier. Batman.
Okay. I didn't hear you. All right, Corey.
Shiny.
Jim.
Shining.
King Bob, we got yours. Jordan.
Shining.
Bob.
The Shining.
Oh,
George.
Shining.
There you go.
Chris.
Uh-oh.
Shining.
Ah!
All right,
Uh-oh.
Matt.
Shiny.
Shining. The Shining is our winner.
And don't forget to watch the sequel, Doctor Sleep.
Oh, God.
I liked it. I liked the sequel.
Jack Nicholson, after making The Shining, said about its director, Stanley Kubrick, redefines the word meticulous.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that also where we get the? Was Shining before Clockwork?
No,
That was after.
that was after.
Lot
Okay.
more
Because there's the
Much
Kubrick
after.
stare,
Yeah.
where you got like, "Hi, I'm really cool," and then all of a sudden go, "Joker,
Okay.
All right.
I am in a world." Oh, never mind.
Who was that did Strangelove?
Who
That
was
was
All
Kubrick.
right. So
That's Kubrick, yeah. They registered.
next week, the top Arnold
Top what?
movies.
Oh no.
What is it? Oh,
The
Arnold.
top Arnold Schwarzenegger
I
movies.
thought he said the top. Oh no, movie.
No,
Yeah.
Arnold.
I thought he said unknown movies. I'm like, well, that's gonna be weird.
Get to the live stream if you want to live.
No, let's get to the live stream if you want to vote.
So this has got everything from The Terminator. We got Expendables. We got Predator, Running Man, Twins, True Lies, Kindergarten Cop,
True Lies is such a good movie.
Oh, good.
Conan
This
the
is good
Barbarian,
stuff. Oh,
Jingle All the Way.
which one? No. Wait,
Yeah,
which
watch
one?
that for this Christmas.
First, we don't count Destroyer.
Stop! Destroyer was a better movie.
All right. Collateral Damage, Commando, The Rundown, The Sixth
Junior?
Day, Running Man, Junior, and Batman and Robin.
Well,
I love Batman and Robin. I don't care what anybody says.
Was Conan in there?
That's gonna be Conan's in there.
Conan's in there.
Is it the original Barbarian or is it Conan 2 the Destroyer?
Conan the Barbarian. It was a higher grossing of the two.
Bum bum bum.
no Hercules?
No.
That's funny.
funny.
Was it the one where Hercules comes to the modern time?
Yeah. New York.
So, yeah.
something?
Yeah.
So that is next week,
Get to the chopper.
and we're getting close to where I can start populating the best of list or the best of bracket.
I was gonna say, isn't that the year-end thing that we need to do?
No, that's when we get. It's 17 weeks. So
Yep.
the
I'm gonna be
18th.
heading
Let's
out
see,
too.
the 19th week.
Later, Jordan. Later, Cord.
See you,
You guys
Jordan.
take care. I may reach out to you later, Jim.
You guys take care.
All right, see you, Chris.
Now,
What's that?
so on this Mod Podge stuff, it says cure time is 4 weeks. Is that true?
Negative. No.
Okay.
24 hours.
Okay.
Oh, minimum.
Thank you.
It's like PVA glue.
That's what I was thinking. I've used it before, but I'm
Yeah,
looking at
it's
the back of the bottle, you know, and it's like cure time is 4 weeks. What the hell?
No.
So I got to make waves on this stupid diorama by tomorrow night.
Mod Podge or what is it? You could use gesso. The stuff they use for
Okay. I got
I mean,
some
there's
clear Elmers. I was thinking about doing that if the.
well, the Elmers you can do, but you got to play with it a little bit until it starts to harden,
Okay.
and then you'd be able to do it. Yeah.
Harden with just a cool air blow dryer or with.
No, I would. You need to keep like teasing it, because otherwise it'll just be a blob. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to make waves, you'll need to like stipple it.
Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Good
All right,
being
Bob.
with you all, and see you all soon.
See y'all next week. See you, Bob.
See you, Bob.
Later, Bob.
That's done.
All right. See if I can get some legs on good old Boba Fett here.
He's got legs.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
Yeah, so far I got his head and torso.
Wow, look at you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did y'all know that Boba Fett has spikes on the front of his shoes?
No.
See, I never looked at his feet.
I do now. Yeah, I've got that. I got that kid. I'm
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to kind of building that.
Can't even imagine walking with them. That just
It's
seems
a
like a
Bandai
walking
kit,
disaster. My Achilles tendon bleeding.
Is that the Bandai
Hit the
kid?
back of your feet a lot?
Yeah.
I imagine you'd only do that once or twice before you
Once.
figured it out.
Be like, and I'm done.
Well, the engine. I'm assembled pieces that are all going to be the same color, anyways.
Okay.
So I'm reducing the amount of separate pieces I've got to paint.
Gotcha.
So the engine block is glued together. The transmission. I got the back seat on there. I got the two-piece dash done. I got the seats glued together. I got the steering column and steering wheel glued together. I got the differential, the radiator, the dash, all glued together.
Nice.
Glued the little, what do you call those on the fenders. Greatly reduce the amount of plastic that's in the box.
Oh,
within,
wow.
Within,
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Has it been that? Wow.
Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost time to.
Oh,
And I'm at a very good stop point, so I would put it back. Shape the nose cone so it'll fit good.
Good for
Oh, well, I actually have a question for the hive. I'm hoping somebody can tell me this.
Okay, well, you just lost half the hive, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll take half the hive.
Oh, cluster.
You know, get the big brains in. Future George is still on, right? Okay, good. So, on the B-17, the bottoms are all neutral gray, from what I can tell. So I've got that, no big deal. But the landing gear, is it silver? Or did they do those in neutral gray as well?
I'm gonna say they're probably gonna be a aluminum color.
That's what I'm thinking, too. Because there's no color call out for it at all.
What B-17 is it?
It's the Memphis Belle.
Give me a number.
So
B-17.
the B-17F.
F. Alright, please hold.
Please hold from June 43.
What I do, Jim, is I go on ScaleMates, I find a better kit, and I download the instructions for a better kit, and then or multiple kits, and then I kind of compile a list of colors that I need.
Oh.
Because Academy,
I thought you were going in a different direction.
no, Academy's pretty limited in their call-outs.
Damn, that is a hell of an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never even thought of that.
I built some fancy kits. Yeah, and Edward's instruction paint guides are probably the best as well. If you've got a plane that they do, that's where I use all my paint guides. Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Okay, come with that.
So Jim, in the book that I got, it looks
Yeah.
like it was the landing gear struts and actuators and all that were a zinc chromite, and then they painted a grayish green over it.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the oleo struts and all that were green?
No, grayish green. More. It's like they had it originally zinc chromate, and then they painted this gray over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think just to be safe, I think I'm just gonna go with like a dark iron or an aluminum.
Right, because here's the book I am currently looking at.
Oh,
Okay,
You recognize the lady on the side?
I do, but the cowling is wrong.
Okay.
She never had a checkered cowling, and I've looked. Because, and you know what else is weird? The color call-outs of this thing, they're calling for the olive drab on top, but then to do like a camouflage green, it's got camouflage pattern on it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Huh.
I was just, you know what? I'm just gonna build like the movie version.
Alright, there you go. That works.
It's still legendary, right?
Let's see.
Oh no, you don't. Carpet monster. I need to name my carpet monster. What was the in Finding Nemo? What was the name of the little girl? You remember?
I do not
Got a
remember.
piranha.
So, Jim, do you have that kind of setup?
No,
No.
sort of.
Okay.
This is so kind of.
Okay.
You see that?
Yes. So, let's see. So, the strut, they say, is aluminum, and then everything else is light gray.
Okay.
So, and then the inside of the wheel bay is zinc chromate.
That I knew. Yeah,
Okay.
I have to. That
So-
one I knew.
All right, so you go.
I'm just gonna go with aluminum. I think
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with aluminum.
Okay. If you do aluminium, it'll be better.
But here in America, we say aluminum.
I prefer aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah, right.
that was the original name.
Aluminum? Yeah.
No, aluminum was the first name, and then they changed it a couple of weeks after, once it caught on as a product.
The aluminium?
So, yeah, so they're both correct.
Oh.
It could have been 6 months. Yeah.
I thought that's just how the British said it.
No, they changed the spelling.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I
Yeah,
didn't either.
Look up the history of aluminum.
Well,
Oh,
Bruce Jordan,
Look
it's
at
Elvis's
George,
birthday.
right? We need him for trivia
Oh,
night too.
No scratch on Grant, but hey,
What? No scratch on me.
no, it wasn't Grant. Sorry, it was Bob. Sorry, Bob Delaney.
Yeah, it's Bob. Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, popping off with all that knowledge. I mean, where did that come from?
Man has a mind like a steel trap, man.
He is a font of useless knowledge.
Alright, let's get this foot, and then I think we'll be calling it quits because after 10.
I believe it's already that late.
Sit, stay,
Good dog.
you go here.
Good Doge.
What'd that thing do?
Oh, I do need a carburetor for this. I forgot. Let me see. Yeah, I did inventory with this kit when I first got it. It was missing tail lights and a carburetor. I found tail lights, but I didn't remember to look for a carburetor.
If it's fuel injected, you don't need a carburetor.
69, it's definitely not fuel injected.
But it could be.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
That Mod Podge, once it sets up and cures, is that water soluble to the?
Sold to eBay.
Is it what soluble?
Is it water soluble so you can soak it in water to pull it loose or remove it?
No.
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 Once it sets, that's it.
Once it's there, it's there.
Is no.
Yeah.
Don't have time to test. Don't have time to play with it then. Son of a bitch.
You know what, Grant? You're the son of a biscuit eater. You're just gonna have to do it sans test. I know that's hard for you. I get it. But you're gonna have to.
I'm not throwing away 24 hours and $80 worth
Exactly. Exactly.
I can go with not having it finished tomorrow night. That's the way the Splash to Zeros was. It was all really halfway done.
Wakey.
So I just kept working on it over time.
But it turned out really good. I mean,
Finally took us to convince you to finish it.
right, and when you finally did, awesome.
Yeah, thanks. I still got some work I got to do on it. But I think what I'm going to wind up doing tonight, tomorrow, there's like 3 things I got to do on it yet. And I think those other 2 I'll be able to do. And that's like 80%.
Here's what I want to know. Look what they did.
44.
You know, normally I'm a pretty big fanboy with Academy kits. But look at what they did. That's the tail section.
Okay.
Wow.
It's clear,
It's clear, and you gotta tape it all off and paint it.
which I did. And those are the only windows that there are. The rest of this just gets painted, the olive drab and all that. What's the point?
I see the point. Those windows are pretty damn small.
Yeah.
Adam, you should see.
that
Let's take a look at this. All right,
that was probably cheaper.
That's a window.
Yeah, but not the size of that tail. Trying to put a window in that tail that small, I can see how they would cast that as a total unit. Yeah.
That's the ball turret. I have to try and mask that off? No way. That's getting hand-painted.
Max set.
And then what I found out, which is actually really cool, the nose on the B-17F doesn't need to be masked off. There was only one section right there, that little hoop. It was part of the heater, and I don't even need to paint it. It's clear. It's all clear. The nose is completely clear.
Now there's a subject for a conversation. So yeah, look at the B-29 nose.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You want a mask? You want mask?
If I was going to build a B-29, which I would love to do, yeah, that would definitely be getting a mask set for that. I don't like greenhouse.
Ooh, I know another thing that's kind of a masking problem is that chariot from Lost in Space. That whole top deck is nothing but plastic, and you got it.
Are you talking about Eagle 1?
No. The chariot from Lost in Space.
Oh.
Still got those windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be an interesting post on Facebook. Is what was your most difficult masking job?
The JU-88.
The Mitchell. Oh yeah, the 88. The Mitchell. For me, it would have been the Mitchell.
B-25?
Yeah.
In 1/72nd scale for me.
Mine was 1/48, and it was still warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even imagine. You did one in 1/72nd, George?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the man. You win.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
1/144.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
The windows would be like they'd be like the PBY. They'd be painted blue.
I like 144 scale.
4 or 5.
I will give Academy credit. A lot of the clear parts are actually in really decent shape on this kit. They fit really, really well. It just they're you know, I did a lot of work on the cockpit of this thing, and I'm never gonna be able to see it. Sorry, I know it's there.
Oh, Jim, I might need to have you print me some 1/144th scale Ugnaughts.
Ugnaughts.
What the hell's an Ugnaught?
They're the ones that ran the carbon freeze chamber in Empire Strikes Back.
Oh.
Talking about the Han Solo.
Because
nice.
it comes with Han Solo.
Carbonite.
Wow.
So I got me Boba Fett, who's gonna stand
are
in
you
front.
talking about Slaver 1?
Yeah. So
Okay, remember, Slaver 1, when they took him out there, those were not Ugnaughts. Those, Han Solo took it, or not Han Solo, but Boba Fett took him out there, and I believe he was followed by the guys, the living computers with the things on the side of their head. I'll have to watch the movie. It's Empire Strikes Back.
because I thought it was the Ugnaughts that went and took it up there. So
Well, they're the ones that worked the carbonite, the
Right.
carbon freezing machine. But
Yeah.
I don't think they took it. Maybe they did. Now I'll have to look it up.
I think it was what's his name? Lobos, the dude with the wraparound headset.
Yeah, he was the living computer.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see. But
Hold on, now I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Now you got me curious.
Plus, hang on YouTube. It's probably up there.
there you go. So
Boba Fett loading on Solo
all right.
onto
Put my toys away.
images.
Yeah. It's been.
Oh, here it is. I got it.
Don't show it.
Uh,
I spent 45 minutes down here cleaning up because I literally had everything just exploded
No.
all over the bench.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Sounds
So
about right.
it
That's what
is.
my table is. I don't bother cleaning it up because nobody touches
It's
it.
Boba Fett.
Okay.
It's an Imperial officer, and it's the guy with the wraparound.
Okay. Pushing the coffin thing?
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, I might need some 144 or 1/144 scale those little people.
Okay. You know what? On closer examination, it's Boba Fett, a stormtrooper, and an Imperial officer. No Ugnaught.
No Ugnaughts. Okay. All right. Cool.
So all I would need to know would be the size of the carbon freezing anti-grav in
Okay.
millimeters, and then I would make the action figures the same size, same scale.
Okay. Cool.
'Cause I'm
Alrighty
sure I
then.
can find a stormtrooper and an Imperial officer somewhere.
Right. So, alrighty. Well, it's about that time. Smelling kind of pumpkin-y.
Me
So-
too.
Alright, well, we thank Future George from the other side of the world for joining us tonight on Skype. So, thanks for joining us, George. Thanks for King Bob, pioneering the chat tonight. And joined by Grant and Jim and the entire cast and crew of Marion and Bob and Gavin and
Not quite
Jordan.
ready for prime time players.
And who else am I missing? Corey and Chris. So thank you all for
The
watching.
whole enabling with the match.
No Ken.
No Ken tonight. So
Or John. Haven't
yeah,
seen John in a while
John's
either.
been MIA.
We gotta get Matt a romper room magnifying glass.
Why do you say that?
Did you ever see that romper room?
It's been a
Well,
long,
good.
long time ago.
She sits there at the end of the show and she says, I see this person, I see that kid, and I see the other kid.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
So,
Well,
you-
thanks
you
for all
wanna talk
watching,
about this?
and we will see you next week. As always, I'm Matt.
And I'm Matt.
And model on. It's been Mod the Mats.